check the Discord here. Dell.
Hey, how it goes?
Hey, oh, there you are. Hey, it goes all right. We just wrapped up just in time for the handoff. So
No problem. I actually was just listening to you wrapping up and hoping I could get myself ready in time because things run around here on DST, which is not daylight savings times. It tends to be Dell Standard Time, and that's usually late.
okay.
Us too.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Dynamite
Standard Time. There we go. D&D.
It's real similar. It's a real similar time zone. But I mean, if you're ready, we can send the raid on over.
I think I'm about as ready as I'm going to be. People may have to put up with a little bit of puttering, but I think we'll get there.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you have a great stream, Dell. I'm going to hang out in there as much as I can and chat it up and all that.
Yep.
So,
well, if you guys do at some point need to raid and run, that's okay too. Thank you very much for carrying the torch this far.
Well, we always have fun on these stream weekends.
Last note is, if I don't think I caught what you guys put in the stream box, so if you could just drop a note in Discord, I'll figure that one out.
Oh yeah.
We'll drop a note just for having it in writing because I forget stuff too when I say it.
Yeah. Well, I am.
Did you find her in the raid?
Yeah,
channel?
I'm firing up the raid right now.
Cool. Thanks, Del.
Thank you. Have yourselves a great day, guys.
You too. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Hello, Raiders.
Hello.
Welcome on in. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let me just hush myself in the other screen. There we go. Hello. Hello, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Dub raid. Yep, that's a dub raid. Welcome on in. We've got Fantastic Sherlock Fox, and we've got Yellow and Lyric and the Dynamites, of course. And hello, everybody else. And I just forgot my little cheater chat, so I'm just going to pop that one on my own screen. So we are hiding in the wall, actually. Rather literally hiding in the wall. Hello there. Hi, Arch. This raid is indeed dynamite. Boom goes the dynamites. Oh, thanks for reminding me, CJ. I need to talk to Mahaku about that. I got to change one of my items in Diecraft stream. Hello. Yeah, my hellos are a smidge late, but that's okay. They're coming through.
Hello there.
See? And it looks like it's saying it to everybody, so there's a bit of a break there. I can disable that if I absolutely have to, so we'll just see how far this goes. Where's the cues? What are we doing here? Oh, yep, okay, so far so good. Alright. So let's see, let's clear this. So I am puttering around a little bit to start with, because we actually had a bit of excess cobble and stone and whatnot to deal with, and I'm actually going to be taking some of this with us today to plug holes, as I'm going to be wandering around in the Nether. Next, outside of the art, the next major project that I'm working on is going to involve a lot of black components, so I need to make sure that I've got stuff with me to plug holes while we go and collect said components. Also, who can't use more warp wood and crimson products, right? Okay, so I figured I would take the opportunity to clean this part up. Hello! And apparently it welcomed the stream stickers, and it seems to be continuing to welcome the bot, but I want to say hello to Vicstar's Imp. Heyo! Glad to see everybody. Now, I will, before we disappear, because people were curious, I will give an update on what the art looks like. I figured out my boo-boo from yesterday, and long story made super short, is that when I had been measuring it out, I actually gave myself one extra row. So since I had not put in numerical, since I had not put in numerical markers along the way, then I got myself thrown off by one row during the count, and that annoyed me to no end. So that part's been solved. all good. So I will give you guys a quick update on how that looks, because, as I said, people have been asking. Okay, let's just get enough to fill this, please. Go. Not a very efficient smelter system, but the idea being that once I actually catch up on a lot of this stupid cobblestone that I've got left, and I'm almost done, I've only got what's left in those two to get rid of. But this will do for the purposes that we're looking for today. And start by throwing that in the corner. Okay, do I have any... Where did I put my extra bits and pieces? I had extra pieces, but did I put them? I have to figure out where I put all my pieces. Tools. This. That'll do. Okay, so I got 2 picks. We'll grab some junk ones just before we go. And got the other... Yeah, we won't need those too much. Alright. Stone. Nether always needs torches, so I just have to remember those. Where did I put the gazillion torches I built? There we go. 3. Do-do-do-do-do. Welcome aboard. Interesting. So, yeah. So yesterday I just pottered around, or should I say pottered around, no bad puns intended, and worked on carpet art. Lots and lots and lots of carpet art. And that's where I got myself kind of hung up. What am I going to want today? Right, put that there. I'm sure that I'm going to feel like an idiot.
Listen!
I'm sure like I'm going to feel silly for not remembering to take certain things with me, but you can't win them all the time. Okay, more stone. There we go, that's what I'm looking for now. I have just a few little boxes of stone to get rid of, you think? Okay. You know what? Those have been driving me nuts, so let's just get them out of the hole. Silk touch, yeah, might as well use that. Should be able to get a couple of picks for that. Oops, not much. Crazy days. So today is a bit of a wing it and play by the seat of our pants kind of day. I don't really particularly know what's going to happen or how this is going to go. I was originally intending yesterday to do more carpet art, but during the art itself, yesterday, it wasn't just because I got all hung up, but I really did not enjoy what was going on. Like, I wouldn't have watched it, so I can't blame any of you guys who took dinner breaks. And for that note, that's not what I want to do. So on that note, though, if there's anyone that does need to take a dinner break because we are in the middle of a lot of people's dinner hour in the East Coast zone, I have no problem with that. I'm not bothered. Okay, and one junk pick's a little slower. I'm not taking a beacon, so let's hope we don't have to use that 3rd pick, because that would probably bore you guys to tears. Silk touch ready? Okay. But let's throw Silk touch on this one. Intended as a very disposable pick, so I don't frankly care. And I don't intend to mine stuff, so I'm going to leave my fortune pick at home. Today's question of the day is... Oh, we did that one. Okay, so if someone can do !new QOTD, one of the mods, that should actually refresh it and get us a new question of the day to work with. 4, 5. Let's do 5 first. And I got mending on that one too. Okay. Then we'll do the 4 just to get rid of it. And we'll throw the 3 up there. That should work. Alrighty. I think that's about all I need. Obviously don't need a bed, so let's just leave that one here. Because if... I'm going to decide here, do I want a bed? No, I don't want a bed. Now it's nighttime. Hello, Benson. Hopefully you're doing well today.
Sure, kids. Go ahead. Well, thank you. Pick something
And...
Alex.
Okay. Derp. Derp number 1 under the belt. We're good. Right? Yes, we're good. And I need to make sure that I take with me an ender chest. And I nearly didn't. Okay, so that's not going to be good. Where is... I had about 3 or 4 of them. And then Del did a dumb and use non-silk touch picks. You know how that goes. So we're gonna make a couple real quick here. That'll work. These two. I have a lot now. Excellent. I'm winning awards for not so swift today. That's okay. 3 ought to do it. 3 chests. There, let's put mess away. Ready. Ooh, I'm getting echoes, so let me just... What am I doing here? Alright, so I'm just going to temporarily shut down the stream weekend feed, just because that gets rid of the Discord stuff for you guys. Oh, no, I gotta shut down this screen. There we go. Alrighty. Now, we have ender chests, we have picks, arrows. I'm a little worried about that bow. Did I bring back any junk with me? No, I did not. Okay, well, let's see. I'm just gonna double check the other kit. Internet's buffering, I'm gonna head out. Okay, enjoy CJ Bot. Sorry that I wasn't able to be lower for you and stable. Have yourself a great day. I'm thinking here. Crossbow? Okay, well if I get stuck in a pinch, I can do it that way. Not ideal, but hey. I left out all my other random junk bows at the mob farm because I had my inventory full of other stuff. Oops, meant to put picks in there. There we go. Starting with that one. This one. Good one. The junk one, but... Oh, there's a... Okay, over there. There we go. Okay. I think we're about as ready as we're going to get. This away. Goodies box. Is there anything I'm going to need while I'm there? Don't know. I'm going to wish I had it if I didn't bring it. This one has to be on my head anyways. And... that's okay. We'll pretend I didn't actually bring extra stuff. That's the way life goes, right? Alright. Do I have any extra shulkers kicking around? Nope, those got stuff in them. Okay. We are out of here for at least a little while. Oh, right, I promised. I didn't promise. I said I was going to start with the carpet art. Yeah. Squirrel. Total squirrel. Oh, by the way, I believe the sounds are fixed. I had a bit of a facepalm moment after Joe's stream last night and went and did a tech check and went, yeah, moron. Basically what I did was at some point in an effort to be slightly more organized, I had rearranged my folder near my bot streaming stuff. It turned out, of course, you rename the folder and the bot doesn't recognize it by default. You know? So when it failed to find the images I was looking for, then it rather quickly failed to continue through with the rest of the command, so I wasn't getting the sounds either. Okay, so you can see I've done a chunk. So this is about 20 columns worth of stuff. I'll just stand here right in the middle of this part. You really can't tell from this angle what it is. I'm just going to get myself out of the road. But the picture reference that we were going for looks kind of like that. Okay, so thus far we have gotten, oops, if I can get out of there, this. You can start to see there's a little bit of the arm appearing down to the gentleman's hand. Got some skeletons below the surface, nothing exciting there. But you can start to see where we're going. So this little black chunk up top is going to be that first black bar that divides from the blue to the main section. And that will take us into the central portion with the monk. Where the green blob is will probably end up right about the right-hand sleeve of the, or like the edge of that over-covering part for his right-hand shoulder. And so we'll just carpet around it because I should have left it 2 blocks up in the air and I completely forgot. That's okay. We'll just leave the shulker monster, whatever, in the middle and carpet around it and go straight through. But you can see that I've got a bit of the stuff going. Colors aren't great compared to the reference image, but that's what you get when you're working with Minecraft carpets. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to be working on that between streams. And so those of you that watch me on a regular basis will be able to pop in, see the first couple of minutes of what's going on, and I'll be giving you guys the updates on where we are with this one. So that said, we are back to the base. Wrong way, this way. And we can head off to the Nether. Get ourselves some stuff. Because, as I said, who can't handle enough extra things? I've also figured out what the problem was with the biggest fan redeem, at least part of it. It was failing because the name of a command, name of a redeem in Twitch has an upper limit of 45 characters, but that leaves you very, very little room for the name of the person who redeemed it last to fit in there. So when Mr. Emperor Owl tried to get it, and then also Olivia Benson tried to get it, the redeem goes through, but it doesn't actually do the rename part to show your name because of it would go over that cap. So I've shortened up the name and the way it's going to rename things so that more options exist. And so at the moment, that's why it says that Mr. Emperor Owl is my biggest fan. Oh, wonder where that new one's going. Ah, yes. Balbrine, that monk actually is Brother Cadfael of Shrewsbury Abbey. It's the Chronicles of Brother Cadfael is a 20-book mystery series by Ellis Peters, also known as Edith Pargeter. And yeah, she wrote a good one. And this one is from a rare Benedictine, I think. I don't remember exactly which one that was. Okay. Let's see who's the biggest fan. Oh boy. Arch is the biggest fan now. Awesome. And you found the hill, did you? Champion Hill time. Who's going to win it this time?
Hello?
Hello. Hello. How are you doing, Jay? Long time no see. Glad to see you had some time to drop by. I'm just trying to find where the key command is for one of my maps.
Hello.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the follow, Jay. And as you guys can hear, I've got a new sound for that. World map, open settings. Oh! Open with a K. Who makes that a K? That's just dumb. Alright. Excellent. Okay, the reason I like, I have 2 map systems running. And the reason for that is actually because oops, I forgot the sign. Nice! Bats is the new champion of the hill. Thank you for triggering that one, Olivia. Appreciated. Okay, let's just say yes to that one. Alright, so when I use Journey Map, which is what I like to use for most of my waypoints and overworld stuff, you can see that it's not very helpful on the roof, right? I don't know what I'm getting into, where I'm going, but this is why I have Zero's Minimap, because they don't show you what's on the roof. They show you what's beneath you, rather literally. So, this gives me some suggestions on where I might want to be going. So I have no real idea. So let's just pick one. What have I got for holes in the roof? Hole in the roof, nether roof. Try on for that one. Other one on. I know I'm not up to date on these ones. These are like way old. Oh, I don't want the desert nether roof one. Ew. Okay, that'll have to do. I got a couple to work with. Those. Here. There, roughly. Okay, so if I go like... Okay, and then the other one. Go down here. Both of them are stupid places to be. So, because I could probably have deal some more down here or more over there, then I think I'll probably take the southwest one. The one I'm kind of facing towards. I think. Am I facing? Yes, hole in the nether roof. I have no idea where that is. Oops. Is there a rail line near it? I need to start labeling where these rail lines go, because that would make plenty of sense. I just didn't.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. You're in bed watching. I can't blame you. I would want to be too. Hello, Stormy Owl. Oh, well, then why don't we take that offer? Because rather than me derping my way through, Stormy Owl has kindly pointed out that they have a portal to the proper nether at the base of their beach. Now, the reason that actually matters is that I dragged my feet a little bit getting ready when I first started. And so Stoner Miner very kindly... Actually get in? Yay, okay. Stoner Miner very kindly put in another portal for me straight to the roof. I don't have one to the regular ground. I should probably put one in at some point, but at this point I've just kind of said, I don't spend a lot of time here, so let's not worry about it. And then, of course, Murphy's Law, that's when I decided I wanted it. You know, that's how it works. But I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably tuck one in on the far side of the art, like from my base, that is. Tuck one in over there, because it's definitely far enough away. Well, that answers half the question, who's near my base. This is actually the line I was interested in. Stormy, it's you! I came in, saw the bridge, saw the route that was going out this direction, and had never actually been down this way to know whose it was. So now I know. That answered that quite conveniently. Excellent. Alright. I really should actually also run around and throw signs on people's things. Starting with my own, at least. I have not been to Stormy's base, so this is actually news to me. Lovely. I know she's got an emphasis on tree houses, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. The other thing I'm seriously hoping is that she's not expecting people here to have wings. Because, yeah, not so much. On the other hand, I do have boots that let me jump, so if I really need to, I can just jump. Either that or I might jump just because I'm being dumb. That's possible too. Go straight towards the ocean. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, that would be a long way down. Okay. I'm going to be dropping off things. And I probably... There's a ladder, yes. I'm sure there would be because Stormy's organized. But something doesn't sound right. That's not me making that noise. You know what? Probably is a ladder. Probably just Dell being dumb and not finding said ladder. Therefore, I'll just take the easy way down this one time. See, there's a ladder going up. Okay. So don't drop any further down. Looks great. Here's the thing. I've been offered tours of people's bases many times. I'm always in the middle of something. I don't know how that happens. And yet, when it's dead quiet, I'm the only one on the base. That's when I get all the puttering stuff done. So all that's left when other people are on tends to be stuff that actually works. And the stuff that actually needs to be done as project-y stuff tends to when people are around. I don't know how that works. It's just... It's not even planned that way. Dell planning things is unusual in itself. Oh, I can't believe I tightened up for that jump. That's cheesy. Death is half the fun! Yes, of course. Half the fun. Well, maybe. Because of course, what did I intentionally leave behind? A bed. Brainiac. So yes. Okay, let's try pause for just a sec. I'm just going to go like this. New. There we go. Got a new QOTD. And you know what? Before I run down to the regular Nether, I'm going to go explore Stormy's base so that when I die, there's no if about it, when, then I will be able to back home. Ow. Okay. Okay. Always. That's fine. Oops. And I completely lost track of it as soon as I closed it. There we go. Go west, old Dell. So today's actual question of the day will be, what smell brings back good memories? And if you're willing, let us know why. I have plenty of smells that bring back good memories, but one that comes to mind at the moment, my grandmother's baking. Ah, so Stormy had an egg too. That's cool. In the right direction, loosely. My grandmother's baking. She's one. She was full Norwegian, so my mother's mother, full Norwegian. So we had some really cool stuff that she used to make, particularly at Christmas. So yeah, we talked about that one in terms of like cookies and things, and I loved a lot of that. She'd also do your stereotypical set of church ladies squares and so on and so forth. Ouch. My fault. There we go. So you do all those kinds of things. They were quite yummy. And they always smelled good to me. Right behind me. That would make sense, you know? Chicken farm. Nice. Ooh, a guest.
Let me show you something.
I put one in my emergency box. That would have been sensible. Nope. Okay, update the emergency box for later. On your storage. I need to eat. Thank you for the reminder, Jay. Good stuffs. Aha! That's fine. I'm fine. Okay. So, there. Back here again. I think I might swim. Nope. Not there. Get yourself. Wrong door. Stormy is so organized. Len is just not. Wait. Thank you very much, Jay, for reminding me to eat. I am absolutely terrible at that too. So yeah. Out for the win and just go eat. Good. So, in case anybody hasn't been here before or hasn't seen my stream weekend stuff, I use a series of quality of life mods because I get lost more than CJRV Williams. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I'm also looking at changing up some of the mods because I'm sure I could get a better frame rate. and it's worth trying something new. Once in a while, but maps are helpful. I think part of it is just that I have been used to using maps in just about everything for a while, and then tried Bedrock for a season, which was fine. I cannot tell you how lost I would regularly get on that one. It was not funny. Here we go. Watch Stormy tell me like that she ends up in some sort of absolutely awful biome on the other side. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm not insta-dead, so that's good news. Okay, so where are we? Not bad. Don't even have any clue what that is, but it looks promising. Oh, yeah. That's great. Enjoy. I was headed south and I just spun around. Holy, that's great. Okay. Down, down, down. Incredible chain of down. Hello. I'm so tempted to do some thievery of your trees, but that's just rude because you went to the work of actually setting this up, Stormy. So won't do that, but just expressing that it's tempting. Ooh, that was an interesting little jump there. Ow. Len, use your brain. Not down that way. Sorry, I still have an itchy nose from allergies. It feels... How do I explain it? Easy way to explain the allergies, because we were discussing allergies. Mine aren't super severe at the moment, the spring type allergies, but they're a lot like... Pardon me. They're a lot like if you get poplar fluff, anybody who's familiar with that stuff. If you get the poplar fluff and it's like it's still tickling your nose even though you're very, very sure that it's not there. Oh, okay. The Len can't handle high-speed picks. This is part of why I didn't bring a beacon. I'm awful at this pick business. And I have absolutely no idea which pack I'm using at the moment, so that's another thing to remember. Where am I going? South. Oh, you're right into a lava world. Yeah, that's really bright. Try southwest. It looks interesting, at least, whatever it is. Hey! Too quick. Alright. You can have that space. Lava. That was dumb. Okay, Delenn, you're doing something stupid. Seeing firsthand why Delenn doesn't normally do Nether. I know there's lava in that direction. Go west first. I have no idea where I am, don't really care. It's something a little different. I don't know if I'd call that fast reflexes, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I set myself on fire, so yeah. Not winning awards here on this one. As far as Scumpus goes, yeah, no. Where did I? What is this? I'm hoping that's a base point. Or it's probably... Oh, that's a bad guy. Duh. That's okay. I'll get lost. Okay, well... Out of this one? Tour guide? Where do you want to... What? Yeah, well, you can't go there yet because there's nowhere to go. If you want to be in the way, you're doing a good job of it. Kinda can't. I'm going west, whatever it is. I have no idea. Well, at least this isn't art. There's an art to not killing yourself, though. Also very clearly not the direction for cinnamon buns. I'm not actually looking for them at the moment. Anyone would note my armor's all blue, so I should be looking for cinnamon buns. That's not something that I'm particularly prepared for. But please don't. It just feels weird when you're over my shoulder like that. I mean, last thing I need is someone to tell me I need over shoulder view while you're hanging out there, because then I couldn't see squat. And then we'd be really likely to be dead. 63. Okay, I'm really high up. I don't need to be this high up. Yeah, definitely don't need to be this high up. Okay, I got some stuff that'll get me down. Where in goodness name am I? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm in another crimson. Lovely tree. I think I just backtracked. Yep, I did. Yeah, oh well. What else have we got? At least from here, if I go southwest-ish, I'm ending up in a lava lake. Yeah. Map, you are wrong. Got any problem with that? Welcome back. Yeah, that's a little more accurate. Definitely southwest. More south than west. Go for a wander and see what we get. Right here. Do you have issues? We'll have to see. I'm actually idly curious for those that were following me in Diecraft's Discord, my little random rants. Oh. Nope. Not Dylan's cup of tea. Go spawn some stuff. Down this. There's lots of lava in here. Those that were following me in Diecraft's Discord, I was ranting a little bit about audio for streams, and today's audio is Oddchap. He has a lot of monetized material, so as in he actually makes his money off of stuff, but that said, he put together a playlist of DMCA free works of his, and figured oh bloody hell. I think I'd start by mentioning him, but the intent is to, after stream, check out and see what it is he wants me to do in order to credit him correctly. But I was listening to Electro Swing in the car on the way home from my son's soccer, and just was itching play something similar during the stream, so I figured I'd check out Odd Chaps playlist again and see how things go. Because, yeah. The number of copyright complaints that I've been getting, they're not actually copyright complaints in like, the usual strike type that actually hurts you, but it's the lack of monetization. Now, I'm not monetizing any of this, so I frankly shouldn't care. But that said, it's one of those on principle things. That's not going to be so helpful. Guess we're going horizontally. What's up ahead? Reach much. And that was dumb. Ah. There we go. Get one. Oh, no. Get any squares down. Hello! Oh. You're not here. Yeah, you're here. You're totally here. You and Elmo. Welcome aboard, Mr. Owl. Hopefully you guys have been having a half-decent weekend. I know you're fairly busy. And just in case you're curious, I think she's got an 8 p.m. slot again. So, because it seems like we did a repeat both days of the stream weekend. Peregrine and I basically used to have reversed slots, so he'd have this one, and I'd have the one afterwards. But this time around, I dilly-dallied on booking mine because I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing for my daughter's birthday parties. Turns out that we're having ours like in July, or like later in July, rather than prior to her birthday at the end. Just because she's got one of those birthdays that in North America, getting friends to come during the summer months, you really have to warn them in advance for plenty of time so that they actually can come. Which means you generally have to let people know about July birthdays mid to end of June. And I needed to know what was going on, but I didn't know quick enough because she couldn't pull herself together quick enough. And Fantastic Sherlock Fox is aware that I was probably a little more pushy about getting information for that than I needed to be, but I really wanted to know about things for stream weekend. Ew! Sorry. The texture pack made it look like the spicy bubblegums were a little bit more oddball than I had originally thought. Her birthday's actually July 5th, so yeah, Sheep Queen is July 5th. Which for us isn't really a big deal, I mean, but it is late enough that a lot of people are on vacation. A lot of her friends and stuff would be on vacation already. Some of them are taking off for the... Oh, interesting. Some of them are taking off for the entire summer. Nope. Did I just get myself surrounded? Yeah, so Mr. Cheese probably had the same issue. You know? Well, I mean, there's the lack of vacationing as a possibility. Well, fine then. Let's have a little bit of fun with you. Just, I don't have much opportunity else. Split. Should be doing this on gravel, it's a little pokey. But yeah, so I mean, we do vacation, we just take our vacations later. And of course in pandemic, she's in that lovely little magic spot where when she was younger, like I mean, pandemic meant that you just couldn't have birthday parties. When she was younger, she wasn't super interested in birthday parties. And then of course prior to that, it was just all family. So it made it super simple. There we go. Pardon me, itches. Maybe Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I'll have to ask him for. I'll have to ask him for some, I don't know, cold or allergy meds because it's going to be Scratch City if I don't. It's almost like someone has been here before. Gee, I wonder. But they stopped way out there. Nope. I'm gonna do instead. Let's go this way. Do I have any reason to go that way? No. I go this way. Lava to the right. and forward, but if I go left, the end, let's just do that. Left, I'm going to end up in the lava this direction. Right, there's more lava, so you know, one of those darned if you do, darned if you don't things. Ah. Oh, so my kids are elementary school age. I just didn't have their permission to say how old they were, so yeah. We do our best to try and treat them as little adults when we can, in terms of giving them the right to have permission for things like that. But yeah, I will say they're in elementary school, or primary school for those of you across the pond. I think it's primary? I don't know. Somebody in the UK would have to correct me. Jay? What do the first 6 grades get called overseas? Well, that really was kind of pointless. I've done it a different... Oh well. 89 and 92. I was like, Jeepers Creepers, you're not that far off my grad years. Okay. Let's see what we can do. How deep is this? Deeper than I want to deal with. Great. No, not too bad. Bridging, especially when it does that. Follows your stuff. Deeper over there than I want it. Okay, it is primary. Excellent. So I wasn't completely crazy. Yeah. Yep, so they're in primary, and but both of them are on the Bright Kid scale, which basically just means that sometimes you get thrown a little bit. They act more adult than some of their friends on occasion, just because with the higher level of conversation, then they grasp fairly quickly onto older than their years concepts, which has its pros and cons. Itch. Wow. So they've inherited from us the ability to have the just one quick thing conversations that are 45 minutes long. You know, I was referencing that in Stormy Owl's stream the other day, just that apparently Mr. Cheese loves to do that kind of conversation. Tells you something, but goes on and on and on and on and on. And honestly, it can drive you around the bend. But then there's other days where it's not too bad, because particularly when I realize that I do it too. Where am I and what is... Oh. If it's something I don't currently have, then I shall grab some. You know, never hurts to have that kind of stuff. But we have some more spices on our tail if I do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn off my texture pack, just because I can't recognize on site what some of these products are with the texture pack turned on. While I do that, I'm actually just going to quickly go and grab some meds. This is driving me a little bit nuts, so I will set you to the be right back screen, and I will do exactly that. Be right back.
Hello.
I'm back. Wow, we've had a few Champion of the Hills. Goodness gracious. Oh, we got another one. That's wants his crown back. I'm gonna have to see if I can come up with a leaderboard to see who's been Champion of the Hill so many times. Hack. Why do we have? We have this time. Oh, still don't know who it is. Jay! Congratulations, Jay! Okay. Welcome back. So you can see that one, I've taken the cooldowns off most things. I think I've set them most to, 10 seconds apart for just about everything. And that's just so that we don't end up with a gazillion sounds right on top of one another. And there's some items that I didn't want done a ton that I put some cooldowns on, but no real harm. Where are we? Okay, well, somebody has been here before. Plenty of times. There's a lot of complex of tunnels and such down in this direction. My assumption then, based on some of the weird shapes we've got going, that there's bed bombing down there. Oh, let's go. Going west, southwest. So, Could always use more gold. Yes. Cheat code. I will not be continuing the carpeting today. One of the reasons for that is, well, first off, that I did not like the way it was working out on stream. It wasn't just that I made a boo-boo when I was working on it. It was also that my head wasn't in the game. Like, just wasn't into doing the carpeting on stream. And then when I was working on it after, in between streams, I find that I do an awful lot of counting and announcing colors, which would not have left any room left for proper... Not have given any room for proper conversation with people. So it didn't work out as being a good stream material. But not to worry, Mr. Imperial. There is still the intent for me to work on it in between streams and give regular updates. So yeah, won't get rid of my art that easily. So yeah, but one of the other odds and ends reasons I'm here is because, or here in the Nether, is that I realized that by limiting myself to just what I had and or could easily gather in the overworld, I didn't actually have a whole lot of ideas available for block palettes. But even if I wanted to do something else, I didn't have the resources available to do so. Ugh, do I want to go underneath that? No. Very west. So at least I wanted to pick up a few blocks just so that I could lay things out and go, do I like this? Do I like that? Etc. A bit more of a planning type of thing. I can do that in a creative world, but then it just means I'd have to know what I want to gather. Sometimes it's just a bit of an accent, right? Yes, CK is definitely a long ride out to the mangrove. I have not done it yet, but I've been so tempted to. I nearly took that route instead, squirreled and went off that direction, but it doesn't serve the purpose of picking up some random odds and ends. And I know that grabbing more netherrack, which is the inevitable outcome of going on a scroll trip through the nether, is a lovely side effect, but I mean, then it means that I can quasi-afford to play around with things like nether bricks. But it's one of those things that, because there's no such thing as an uncrafter in vanilla, in vanilla Minecraft, then you have to be a little more careful when you're experimenting with things with limited quantities of resources. Stoner Miner has built an amazing rail track for those of you that are seeing stuff that pops out. I don't think you got to see it, Mr. Emperor Owl, as far as we've gotten, but of the 150 columns, fiddle faddle. Of the 150 columns due of the art, I have managed to complete 20 already while watching DC and Joe, and yourselves, which was pleasant, very, very pleasant watching you guys yesterday. But yeah, so by getting that far into it, we've definitely got ourselves going in the right direction. And it's actually starting to turn to look like something, which is better than I think we would have had on stream yesterday. Now that we've got us something, we can see the something grow. And that doesn't mean that it will preclude me from doing it totally on stream during the middle of week stuff, but the stream weekend is a lot more of a, I find, more higher adrenaline activities. Now for me, this is high adrenaline, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is for everybody. One of the other things is I was talking to you guys a while back about potentially working on a bicycle to reference, yes. I was potentially going to be working on a bicycle to reference the mystery character Father Brown, particularly since the guy who played Arthur Weasley in the Sherlock, bleh, good grief, in the Harry Potter movies, he should have been knowing better. Anyways, but the guy who was playing Arthur Weasley was the one that played Father Brown in the TV series that I'd watched. So I was thinking, okay, well, I'll borrow from that in terms of the imagery, knowing that it's different time period than the books. It was just that it made it a little bit easier to do something that people who have not read the books might actually recognize. So that's where we're at with that one. when I mentioned the black bicycle to Alex, Grim, Silgrimper, whatever you want to call him, he seemed quite chuffed for the fact that I was going to do that, but I realized that it was black. And unless you want to do a gazillion pieces of concrete, you pretty much got black, black, and black in concrete. That's it. That's all you got. You don't have much variety in shapes or anything else. And so I figured that I needed to, well, first off, be amused by the pair of portals. I have no idea whose stuff that is, but that's cool. I'm obsessed with labeling things, unless I can physically poke in and look at them. That's interesting here. Forgot to put Stormy's portal on, so if all else fails, I will just put a mark here. And here we go. Put a mark in here, wherever the heck I am. Points. New. A portal. Portal to wherever. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that on for now. But if all else fails, I got someone that'll take me anywhere but here. Which means that pretty likely I could probably find one at the other end that would get me back on the rail line. So I got one of those worst case scenario pieces. Oh, and they go down a little farther than I did. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Yes, I will definitely take another trip to the art at the end of the stream. Assuming, that is, of course, assuming that I'm actually back there at the end of the stream. Now, I intend to be, but you never know, because it's, got an hour to muck around. Realized that I went down too far. But, yeah, we've got an hour to muck about, and then find our way out. So being as I have that portal that I just marked, as I said, I forgot to mark the other one, then we have a chance of getting out. Otherwise there'll be predictions like, will she be stuck in the Nether forever? Will Dylan ever find her way out? You might start getting phrases like, find out next time on same Dylan time and same Dylan channel. Grouchy. You guys are grouchy. Where did I go? There we go. I was wanting to go west, wasn't I? That's not west, that's south. Guess it doesn't really matter. Yes, you guys have attitude issues, you know that? Maybe not quite. Aha! All the places I could find. Let's find another Crimson Forest. Do you think the game is trying to tell me that I should just stop and start getting myself some Crimson Wood? I'll take those. And this one. Pearl. Because then I can pretend like I'm going to be doing that on my base. Right? Right? Maybe? Okay. Got half a dozen. That's a good start. Where are we going? South, I think. Yes, south. I want to go south without death in the lava. Oh. Oh, someone's been here. Okay. Obviously they've been here. They've been saving people by putting things up to make sure the lava doesn't spill anywhere. went down and had some issues with bees. Chasing them about, you could tell. Because you don't find lone warp fungus all by itself. And I fought for it. Oh well. Do this one. See? There. Warp fungus all by itself. So if the hoglins pop up, I should put my block. There. There we go. Away. Right. The right hat. I think I do. To you too. Wouldn't that be an embarrassing clip? The Land snorts on stream. Extra, extra. Do not read all about it. Quickly, run anywhere. Anywhere but here. Oh. Okay. I just want to get west. Just because I can. Both of them. I'm seriously directionally challenged today. Like, worse than usual? Did I just... I tempted fate, didn't I? Oh, lovely. Thank you, fungus. Yeah. Right. One. Boy. Hey, fungus. I don't like you. Oh, go little piggy, go. You're gonna hide just out of sight, aren't you? Not to be trouble. Okay, fine. Even the little guys hit hard, so you don't want to... Whoops. You. Sure. Maybe. Am I gonna have any idea where I am to get back? No. Did I bring obsidian? That would have been smart. No. Oh, we're not accomplishing much. I'll say that much anyway. Righty. Well, it's not art, I'll tell you that. Oops. Well. Oh. A little further than I thought. There's a reason I took gravel when I went upstairs for my break. That was in addition to the allergy meds. I do not like bridging in the Nether, even a short distance. Hello, Stride. Pretty rude. Good night, Del. See you around. Hopefully you have a good rest. I believe it's almost midnight for those across the pond. If not, it's probably worse. It's probably like 1 a.m. or no, maybe quarter past midnight. But they're usually about 7 or 8 hours ahead of us. So, yeah. Have yourself a great night, Jay. Hopefully tomorrow will go well for you, as with every day. I'm going to pretend the warp fungus right where I need it to be at the end there is a good omen that I picked the right spot. I'm going to pretend, because, yeah, sometimes you need to end things just to make sure the world feels good. Do not need a lot of this warp stuff, or warp stuff. What we got here? Nice and wide, whatever it is. Oh, lovely. Borrow some stairs. Now. I'm not getting picked on, so that's good. Okay, let's see. For curiosity. Oops, no, wrong button. Turn on those other ones. Hole in the roof. On. On. I think that's the whole fortress. Okay. On. What else have I got? Click nether roof. No. My port. Roof. Should be second desert one. I think that's the desert one. Oh, desert portal. Okay. Try that one. Okay, and then sort by distance. Okay, well, not too far from a hole in the nether roof. So if all else fails... all else fails, I should be able to get back there. Maybe.
Oh, hello there!
Hello there, Peregrine! Wow. Just dropping in for a bit? I hear them, I do not see them. A little disconcerting. No, you can go away. I always wonder why on earth that they would want to use cats for the sound of this. I mean, in honesty, the sounds of the ghasts are actually quite soothing. Like, when you think about it. Go north, just because it looks like there's not much there. Sounds of the ghasts are actually relatively soothing. You would think, potentially, that, you know, like, people wouldn't chill out, or would chill out and just be relaxed about the whole thing. Don't know why this person was going up, or whatever it was they were going up for. Probably rather than digging over that way. Spent the afternoon playing Mario Kart with your sisters. Yeah, after, I mean, same sort of thing with me. After I'm done the stream here, I'm hopefully, idly curious now, what the heck is that? I'm hopefully going to be doing a run in Valheim with my kids, but we'll see. Because they also had other possible plans, so... My son has borrowed my Cities Skylines game and seems to be enjoying it, which precludes me from playing Valheim for the afternoon, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't do more art. How are we running here? 16. Because I have somewhere I can find a hole in the roof, which will get me back to the train station and stuff, I think I'll take it right through to about half past, and if we end up spending the last 10 or so minutes, then that's the way it is. I'll probably grab some warped wood on the way by, because I forgot to make a sign for this month's stream box. And so I'd rather it be in the same sort of wood that matches everything else, but at least doing it is better than not doing it. Got a new overlay setup. So I heard you were working on it yesterday. You can't wait for people to see it. I'm looking forward to seeing it as well, actually. I do intend to fully intend, pardon me, to hang out afterwards. Come on, dig a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Thank you. Okay, I can go a little closer. What the heck? Nell. Who's Nell? Oh, that was not what I meant. Battle. There. I'll cut it off for now. Oh, that I want to go that direction anyway. Take out this one. Build us a hole. Go. And I now get... Nope, not gonna work. Tagnab it. Okay. Uncube. And I... Arg. Yes, I figured that was gonna happen. Dumb, Del, dumb. But again, we'll get there eventually. Really. This. Ow! It's too close to the hole. Ah. Bang. Head. Here. Alright. That. There we go. Okay. There we go. Semi-Dylan safe-applied. Sorta. Maybe. Why am I backing up? Because I want to... I'm ready today to work on redeemed builds. Yes, you actually do redeemed builds. I forgot about that. I don't do those things. Why? I can't figure it out. Ooh. CK, you're making me wish I was over there. Where are we here? 20 after, okay. Oh, haven't died yet. That's good news. Sounds like you had your redeemed builds turned off for a while, and then just recently turned them back on. Is that it, if I understand correctly? Next stream. Well, I did need something to do on Tuesday. So yes, there you go. Dell will derp in a mangrove forest and try and figure out what she needs a frog for. Not to mention trying to figure out how to transport said frog. I think I understand why the person before me went up. Because this is kind of dumb. That's okay. It just was weird to come up from downstairs and see snow instead of grass out the door. Oh, yes, your base. I was like, aren't you in the Northern Hemisphere? But now I get it. I get it. Yeah, it took you a while to get that snow all set up. So, is this more or less a somewhat Hoth-themed base this season then? That's your goal? Giving the pinky finger workout. You should see my keyboard keys. It's actually a very good thing that the keys on the right-hand side and the keys on the left-hand side for control and shift are exactly the same size, because, like, same size, same shape, because I've already replaced the control key because I've worn the R kind of funny looking. You can see the shapes of where the letters should be, but they're not really there anymore. And then the L looks kind of see-through. So, I mean, it's backlit, so it's not too bad. But the shift key has a rub on it that's hard to tell whether it's grease or whether it's rub on the key, but it really is the rub on the key. It's just, it looks worse. Okay. But yeah. Definitely giving that pinky finger a workout. Dylan's a bit of a chicken, so the more I can do that. I will, because of being such a chicken, once I actually have anything worth it in the economy, or things become part. Oh, okay.
My job, find out who.
Hello. That's hilarious. Hello. Hello. Good to see you, Chewy. Welcome aboard.
Following the leader, the leader, the leader.
Thank you very much for the follow, Chewy. That's really appreciated. As you guys can see, I set sort of a somewhat arbitrary follow goal. And actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to use my own hole that I had before. Just go across. Not bridge across. No. Just head down towards where the other person bridged across. But thank you very much for the follow. I have a somewhat arbitrary follow goal, not because of any particular reason, but that I've discovered having one at all seems to make the follows happen. I think it's a psychological thing for people in terms of seeing something like that, making them want to assess whether or not they actually find the content interesting enough. Whereas, I was reading about that the other day, whereas if you don't do that, which is totally fine, you know, like there's no rules or laws that say you need to, but if you don't do that, people sometimes forget about it, or they don't necessarily feel that they really want to. 25 after. Well, so I'm just going to take a quick peek up here. Okay, so somebody's definitely got a nice little hole here. I'm just a quick look right through. See what they've done. Okay, they've given themselves an out on the other side, so I don't want to mess with that, which means I do want to find it. See if I can make sure to leave them space. But it also means that I won't be taking warp stuff out of here, because two people have portals. Definitely don't want to mess with that. But being as sit here for a sec. Nice choice. Like it. It's expedient and works well. Go to see what's going on without being there. Okay. I'm gonna mark these just because safety portal and all that, always useful. Okay. Wrong map. You can see why I may prefer the other one in the Nether. This is the journey map where I'm actually putting the notes. But if I do this one, I can get a little bit more detail out of what's going on. Not to mention I can zoom out an awful lot farther. So it's a lot more useful in that respect. It's just that the Zero's minimap system A the world map, A, does not follow you, like they don't have a quick back to the centering on you, and B is that the Zero's minimap bits and pieces, and sometimes things don't always work as well in the overworld map. I actually like this one now showing me where the critters are, but I don't believe their overworld one does. Not the overworld one, sorry, their minimap in the corner, whereas the journey map's the other way around. I find that weird, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so like this. Where am I? Yeah, I'm 337 from the mansion. Okay, so which means I know that there's a portal or a hole in the roof right beside it, hence hole in the nether roof. So if I came up from there, I'd be at the old mansion, which then I could take that portal. I know exactly where I'm at. Okay, new portal to what? Steve? I'm just gonna go check out the other one. Obviously, this person did not want stuff in there. You know, even if storming should be working, I'm assuming that there's a possibility of while it may not be quality content all the time, there's a possibility of using Twitch as like your background radio station. It's not just the audio only. That was me, wasn't it? Rude. Oh, there's torches. It's not me.
This old switchboard could talk. Wow. Your ears would sizzle. 1880. We take Alexander Graham
Okay, so yeah. I'm probably gonna have to put it out there and just say, whose was this?
But isn't it incredible that millions and millions of people...
Well, I guess that's good, sort of. Does that mean that they expect that you're gonna catch up on the sleep that you lost earlier in the week? Oof. Okay. And Delenn do this without falling in the lava. Here we go. Apparently answers yes. When almost fails, build it in a rather inaccessible place. Yep, particularly over lava. Oh, Delenn. Such a troublemaker sometimes if you make things accessible because you make them accessible to the mobs. But it's so fun. Okay, so here's another one. Which button did I press again? Okay. New. Portal to what? Save. Those. Not sure I want to know. Alright. What I think I'm going to do is go through the one with the gate on it. Because we're at 4:30. Have a better chance of figuring out where we are on that one. Oh, lovely. Hello, Ender neighbor. That'd be kind of a fun place to clobber. Clobber him, just stare at him, and then he can come up to the gate, but he can't really get in here. Think. There we go. Feel a little bit better about that. Let's eat before Jay has to remind me. Jay went to bed, but I mean. Hello, player neighbor. Well, we'll see. Yes. Hello, lucky Canadian. I might have to intercept your mail, you know. And I wish I could. Where in the name of... what? Okay. Oh. That's a little ways from anywhere, isn't it? Alrighty. Back to somewhere I know where I'm at. You leave your little guys alone? honest, Arch, it's less appealing to mess with your little guys than to meet the fuzz that I would probably have to deal with. So yeah, the police, no, not high on my list. So it'd be something along the lines of mail fraud, I think. Anyway. They built their portal and bridged over. Anyways, where I was getting distracted, again, was simply to say that because I'm such a chicken, I could probably, it's one of those ones where you talk about, I'd give my right arm and 2 teeth to get myself a... That's what was getting me. Okay. Now I know. Or brat. Start with this. I don't want you jumping on me. But right arm, 2 teeth for a swift sneak book, because I'm so ruddy pokey when I'm sneaking so frequently. And the whole swift concept would be really useful for chicken. I'm sure for frightened players, that something like that would be worth a mint once they found diamonds. Particularly someone like Nurse Josie, who might have been a little bit nervous initially, she's really quite bold now. So, I mean, it's a moot point for them. But, one of those things, right? Portal, oh geez, where am I? Okay, so I wanted to get back to this one. That away. Walking off the edge. But yeah, mail fraud, not fun. Not fun. That. Alright. I can imagine it would take a bit to get used to Swift Sneak. I really can. Apparently it threw Joe for a loop pretty good. Okay, so somebody was here, right? I remember that. And now we need to go south and east. Right. Oh. Yes, go the leap away, you ruddy monster. Ah! Ooh, not up. Move. Thank you. Okay, Q. Not a useful thing. I guess I must have hit him? I have no clue. That's okay. Where am I? Why can't I see that hole in the net roof? 1. Portal 2. But why am I not seeing hole in the nether roof? That's not good. Oh yes. Direction I want to go? Yes. Not? Oh, right, okay, I used their jank. Back in here. Ow. I lean into my screen when I get nervous, so yeah. I was really in there. That was weird. Almost like leaning in is going to make it work better. You know, other people who squeeze their remote controls harder when they try to go places. East a good bit. Across the lake. And hole in the roof is there. Okay. Should be able to see it better pretty soon. Overland this time? See how low my bridge was? 436. Oh. Ow, you hit hard. Go away. Go away. Get your sorry bacon butt back here. I don't like you? If you hit me, you must pay. Thank you. So yeah, but anyways, that's my thought on Swift Sneak, is that it could be useful for chickens. And it's just so dreadfully hard to get that by the time you do get it, that particular use for it is a moot point. Alrighty, okay. Getting up to somewhere that doesn't sound like ghasts. Getting any closer? I went past it. Hole in roof and roof. Trying to figure out why one isn't showing. Be like lime or something.
Suppose that saucer or whatever it was had something to do with this. Their guess is good as mine, Larry.
Okay. What's up? 27 meters, but an awful lot of up.
You're in charge now, Lieutenant. Yeah, yes I am. No, yes sir. Back up the car, gather radio.
Oops, sorry.
Corners, gotta make
Didn't mean to. You stood on that? Own fault. Oh! That's just cute. Hi there, Chicken Rider. Or you're a zombie, but you're a cute Chicken Rider nonetheless. 7 meters. Gonna have to start going in spirals pretty soon. Uh-oh, sorry. There, better? Excuse me, you're in the way. Really, buddy? Oh no! Whoops. Oh. Where is it? Up that way. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Come on. Get off my back. Yankee staircase. Here. Wow! What the heck? I've got everybody in here today. Their pathing leaves something to be desired in Dylan's world. Seriously. Throw the muffin away. Wow. You're chasing them, and they're following you, and whatever happened to the chicken, I don't know. Why? I have a zoo. I didn't intend for such crazy janky stairs. It's almost like they think I know something they don't know. Oh, really, man? Go away. Not meant to be such janky stairs. But I don't think we have a whole lot of choice with the neighbors. The chicken, I think, is a remnant of the baby zombie that we had, like, baby, sorry, not zombie, the piglin. Oops, that was a down. So the chicken just keeps coming. I don't know why we have a chicken following us. I don't have any clue. It's almost like I'm like headed off to Zloy's house or something. I don't know. I've got chickens all over the place. Pigs and who knows? Okay, so hole in the end roof. Where are we now? Good grief. I was trying to go... Still up. Oh, good grief. Okay. Are you going to follow me further? Crazy, janky set of goofy guys. Oh, not like that. Excellent. Good choice. Alrighty. Oh, well, we're almost in line with it. Where is it? 34 meters up. Okay. Nobody's following me thus far. That's good news. I think I have insight. Very true. That's hilarious. Thanks, Fantastic Shot Class, for the smile. At this point, you could almost run a prediction. Is she still going to be stuck in the nether, or is she going to make it out in the next 15 minutes? Truth is, I don't know. Thing, at least, still above my head. 26. Okay, well, we're getting there. Ugh. That would imply that you'd have to use a bot other than Stream Elements. As far as I know, I don't think Stream Elements has something like that. There are also plenty of roulette games and like spin the wheel kind of stuff for, I don't know, points. What I want to do with those, I'm not sure. You can do lots of stuff because the reason I love StreamerBot, and part of the reason I keep using it, in spite of my stupid derpy moments where I rename folders and forget that I did so, is that you can actually set it up to do all kinds of things. Like it's got interface now to Twitch and YouTube, although you have to set separate commands for each. But I mean, it makes it helpful for people like Peregrine who want to be able to stream 2 different services. But the other reason I like it is if I really needed to, okay, well, let's just go up and see what comes. There we go. But if I really need to, I could talk to someone like Zerk or anybody else and ask them for C# coding help, and then I can do just about whatever I want to. So if the thing doesn't have a... Ooh, did I rather literally take myself to the hole in the roof? Oops. Well, this could be interesting. Yep. Okay, well, I have to... don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. Yeah, we're gonna pretend Dylan knows what she's doing. Oh, lordy. Wow. Okay, well, there's a room. Wow. Do I need... Maybe I should just seal it up and pretend that never happened. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, right? There we go. That never happened. Really. Archie's King of the Hill! Alright, so. Quarter 2. This is Nether Fortress. Okay, perfect. Which means... Should... Oh, which direction is the train station? That away. Northeast, and looks like there's nothing in between. I didn't think I should permanently leave my horse over here instead. Well, that was not a super productive trip through the Nether, but hey, we got somewhere. I don't know where it was, but we got somewhere. So now I know that probably best bet for me would be to go use the old Nether, whatever you call it, the old Nether portal for the old Or, I found? Yes, that's the word. I can't even talk today. Holy moly. You lived, it's a winner. Yeah. Suppose. What is that? Is it labeled? More importantly, does it have a train line? Nope. Labeled. That's the start. Oh, okay. Aha. I do. Worth it. Oh, not really. Not at this point. Let's just jump. Jump and run. Yeah. One of those, is it worth it to really bother digging out everything? See, everybody else is organized. They should put signs on things. Oh, okay. Not so much. That one? Yeah, that'll work. Back. Okay, now which pick am I using? Quick touch. Good. I'm just not. What? For a second there, I thought my stream music had started and I didn't remember doing it. You're just not a fan of the better, so even just going counts for a lot. True. I do not like the Nether. You can. Not gonna say it. Just not gonna say it.
Form, we have the 4 elements needed in every timepiece.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of the Nether. The roof's not bad. But I don't like the main part of the Nether. Should I? Yes. I promised one more look at the art, so we'll just do that, and then by the time we get there, we may actually be able to talk to Peregrine and see what's going on. Oh, I need to eat. Yay, it worked! Huzzah! Okay. And do I have an anvil here? Really? Bats? This guy hurts me. I don't know why, but I keep running over him. Yes, that's Cookie Monster. Well, more of a knockoff of Cookie Monster. And a squirrel eating some sort of burrito. For the number of times we have things going on in the stream section, I think it probably wouldn't hurt for us to find a good spot around here to put a box of anvils. So I may contribute that. We'll see. And I'm standing here. Oh yeah, that's why. Never mind. Like I'm standing here going, I should just put an anvil. Well, yes, that would be sensible if and only if I actually remembered to have a crafting table, rather than having 8 in storage and none in my ender chest. It's funny because it's not that I'm not prepared. I just don't have the key pieces every time. That's okay. That's totally okay. Peregrine, since you happen to be in chat, are you able to tell me, or confirm for me, whether or not you're going to be on the Bedrock server? I assume so. That's where most of your base has been. Because that just means that I don't have to theoretically come back here. I can just tell you what I put in. It's orange! At the moment, that feels like home sweet home. Yay! I swear, running in this still feels like walking compared to Valheim, which is both good and bad. Okay, so we got junk to put away. We can always do that. But, since we're here... I've got enough chests. Since we're here, I'll show you a ground view real quick of where we got to. Those that have Elytra can see it in person, but the maps are show you the map as well. So I was puttering, pardon me, puttering, trying to figure out the error I had yesterday. It was really bothering me. And it had occurred to me, silly me, these blocks get covered up, right? And even with the blocks uncovered, I was still having problems figuring out where I was at. I started putting marker posts, so you can see that like I miscounted. So these are every 5. And then this bit, I'm just going to show the reference picture to go with it. Reference. I've had the reference on over my head the whole time. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, well, no wonder Mr. L asked for that question. Okay, so this crazy little stripe right here is that edge of that first, or the left-hand panel. So there's a black line that divides the two. So we've got halfway-ish on that one. And I'm about, what was that, 50? 55, 40, yeah, 40 blocks. So we got halfway. Because I was between DC and Carnage Joe last night when she went over by an hour. I managed to get some stuff done. And we have done 20 rows. So it doesn't... There's an error here. What did I miss? I'll have to fix that. Anyways. It doesn't look like much, particularly not upside down. You can't even see much going on in the mini-map view. I can hear... Oh, that's interesting. Here's a bunch of zombies that just spawned. Yeah, but you can't barely see a whole ton. So this bit up in here, I think, is the gentleman's arm. And then you can see this god-awful orange leads into his hand. Orzurk, I did look for other colors, didn't work very well. It would have had to be like tan. I just don't have brown that looks any good. Not in carpet anyway. You can start to see a little bit of his scabbard in the mini-map. Actually works better going this way. Part of his scabbard. But what it actually boiled down to, what had really thrown me for a loop yesterday, was that down here, this row, very bottom, 151. So that threw me, and top, I believe, is probably the same issue, which would explain why the wool is off-centered by 1. But giving you the comparison of where we are right now, rather than just that janky little view, we have gotten... Oops. Up a little bit more. We got that far. You can start to see that he's got his arm bent with his hand, and you can see the scabbard. So compared to the picture, we're actually about halfway through that picture, and the next thing is a whole lot of blue for the tunic. Right? So, since we've got time to kill, no bad puns intended. Oh, I did not bring a bed this time. Since we've got time to kill a little bit, then what I think I'll probably do is wander over and show you guys how I ended up with last month's stream. I did the raid farm, and yeah, so I did the raid farm last month. Go. And then afterwards did a bunch of poking around and making it making it a little bit more functional afterwards, because I was trying to test it out and discovered, yeah, Evoker's not such a great thing. I still wasn't very good at actually dealing with the Vexes with a sword, because of course they come through everything and stuff. I boated a few Vexes, decided that was not a repeatably smart activity. So what I'm just going to do is take a quick pause to throw stuff in a shulker, just so, or a chest or some such nonsense, just so it's out of the way. Dump some extra stuff. Doo-doo-doo. First I have a set of blocks just because. Okay, close enough. Oops. Line out of here. There, here. Put that away in a bit. Just that would drive Joe crazy, but in any case, head over to that shulker farm. Shulker farm? No. Blah, blah. Making shulker boxes. In any case, where I'm headed over to is the raid farm very, very briefly. I know I have not put something in the chest. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Okay. But yeah, I know I've not put anything in the chest. What I will be putting in the chest will probably be probably like a netherrack block or something. And I'm probably going to call it something like, I think it's going to be like nether here nor there. Hey dude, come on in. Come for a bath. Think. Think. Your buddy does too. So the concept of this one, for me, the way I tend to use it is just wandering around and baiting them until they slide into the hole. And I don't have any bad omen nor bad omen dudes around, so this is not going to actually set up a raid, which is fine because I don't have the time for it at the moment. So we end up down in the bottom. You know, and you can always just like jump down in the hole and give them a good swipe, which is fine for most of them. Right, that solves most of it. But my solution to the Vexes and Evokers was when I'm down here and they come down through the glass and stuff, they can't see me, and I can see enough of them. And you can see enough of them, know what they are. So when the Evokers show up, I just hop over to the side and go, goodbye. And then you open it up, and the next guys can fall through. And the nice part about that is they never see me. They never know where I'm at because I've never swiped them, so they'd never get the chance to do the, you know, any of their spells. So, I mean, it hasn't been super lucrative, but it's had a few. Not much in that one. Yeah, you can see I've had a few of them. And I'm carrying most of the totems, but I got 2/3 of a shulker full of stuff, so yeah. And anyone on the server can always drop in and snag stuff here. I only ask if they leave me one of everything, just because that way I can sort of say, yeah, I got a thing. That's about it. Alrighty, so from here, why not? We'll just flip ourselves, whoa, not in my face. Flip ourselves around. That'd be a really warped over the shoulder view. Snag? Sure. There we go. People keep telling me to eat, so that'll probably work. And I'm just going to bring Peregrine back online. Give me one quick sec to get that rolling. Weekend, so you can hear him. Where else did I? One. And... oh, no. Okay. So, since I'm ready to hand off to Peregrine, we're going to head over to the end screen, and then we'll check in with him, because you should be able to see him from there. And... position. Alrighty. That changed channels. Confirm. You moved! Hello, Peregrine.
Hey, Dale.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Give me just a sec.
Yep, no problem.
Sorry, I've got rubber bands with my braces, and I just realized I forgot to put them back on.
Oh, yeah. That's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter recently got a crib put in her mouth, so I totally get that whole thing. Not about the bands part, but as in there's things you need to do and to remember.
Yeah,
while
I
you
haven't
do
been the best about remembering my rubber bands.
Ah. Oh. So, yeah, we puttered our way around the Nether. You probably saw part of that. I figured it was a little bit more exciting than laying more carpet, particularly since when I was doing carpet, I started counting and saying words, as in, like, just saying, oh, blue, black, green, you know, so on, and just counting. And I realized after a brief clip, just to hear what I was doing, it turned out that the vast majority of the speech was actually that. So I wouldn't have had any time left to actually talk to people. I just thought that was not ideal.
Ah, fun.
So.
Alrighty. Well, I am ready for your people whenever you. Oh heck, I'm hearing myself.
I'm ready for your people whenever you are. Oh heck. Well, that doesn't sound great.
When, yeah, I use the creator dashboard and mod view when I stream. Yeah, I go back and forth between them.
Yeah, I follow.
But no, when I'm watching regular Twitch, that unmutes the mod view, and if I don't remember to mute that before I go live, then that'll be playing through and get caught on my stream, and it'll be endless loop until I mute it.
Yeah, yeah. People were asking me how I'm doing some of the things like the Champion of the Hill and stuff like that, and it was kind of funny because I was thinking about you the other day when I started talking on and on about the bot, and it's like, wait a minute. Okay, we'll just save this for another day. But I will send them all through to you then, as long as you're ready for them. And I will wish everyone a great day. Thank you very much for dropping by. Excellent. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by.
Yeah, my stream does look a little bit different right now.
That's okay. So, basically, as usual, give Peregrine our best. I will be joining you shortly, and we will be passing the torch to him. Thanks, everybody.
Mischief managed.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, and Del, you're more than welcome to hang out in VC for as long as you want.
Will do.
Transfer complete.
Oh man. All right. All righty. I see the Raiders now. Welcome